So guys, hi. Uh, in my previous video when I started this channel, I talked a lot about spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is pretty much a self-realization. If you've done business, you must go through yourself to understand what that means. Because someone who's sleeping is sleeping in a different world. When they wake up to this world. It's another world. Now, spiritual awakening, you wake up to another world while you're still in this world. That's spiritual awakening. Yeah. Now, it's very important because everything in the universe is meant to evolve. And even when you're dead, you still evolve into something else. So you cannot fight it. But I just want to talk about some truths probably you may not have heard about spiritual awakening. Yeah. You're still in this physical reality. You're still in the physical world. You're still in your body. But the way you experience your world is very different because the tree is just going to be the tree. The sky is just going to be the sky. But you're going to see it differently. So different. You cannot hang out with low vibrational people. It's impossible. Why? The world is just like a playground. There are levels. There are so many levels, dimensions, levels as a human, like a human can experience. Because there's low level. We are all the same, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, if you know what I mean. So now, once you're spiritually awake, you awaken to a new level. You awaken to a new level. And once you pass that level, you cannot go back. And the thing about spiritual awakening is that it's a very rare experience. So you may find that you're awake, but the people around you are not. That can come with its own challenges. Because you try to communicate with people, and yes, you're talking like a 2-year-old, but they're not getting you. They're also doing their best to explain to you with the best, but you're not getting them. There's like no, you've already outgrown this. It's just energetic. It's not, it's just energetic. It's not something you do on purpose. It's just like you just feel like I cannot be here because, yeah. So you cannot hang with low vibe people because everything is energy. Everything in the universe attracts itself according to its energy level. Like if you're on the same energy wavelength, then you will attract each other. So when you awaken spiritually, you'll also meet other people who are spiritually awake. Like if you're on the level of hate and anger and like jealousy, you will meet other people like that, or you'll see a world like that. It's just like that, okay? Yeah. Number 3, this I gotta tell you, it's quite overwhelming. It's quite overwhelming. I'm telling you this. First of all, you are aware, you are awake in a sleeping world. It's like you know things other people don't know. You have to fight with that. Like someone thinks, oh, you're overreacting, or why are you so sensitive, or why this? You've already seen the future from the past, which is not now. So it's very, very overwhelming because it's like you have, like, you know, all these things, and you can't tell nobody. It's like you know all these things and you can't just tell everybody, you know what I mean? You can't, because it's an experience somebody has to go through themselves. So it's very overwhelming to see things, to know things, to feel things. You become one with existence. You become one with everything that is. And when you become one with that, you feel everything. You can feel the energy of the sun. You can feel what an animal is feeling. You can feel what another human is feeling. So it's affecting you the same way. And if someone else is happy, you feel happy the same way they're feeling because it's one energy. It's so weird. It's so weird. You know, it's so weird. You know when they say, oh, we are one? Sometimes you think they're just trying to make us behave ourselves. But no, it's actually one thing. It's very, let's not even get into it right now. But when you're spiritually awake, you become one with everything, which means you feel everything before, during, after. Like, you know, and it's overwhelming. Number four, this one. Well, number four, you still face challenges. This is some bullshit here. Yes, you experience challenges, but they don't affect you the way they did before you knew yourself. Like, they don't affect you the same way they did when you were asleep, like when you didn't remember yourself. This time it's just like, oh yeah, that's happening. Okay, I'm still here. It's not me. It's gonna pass. Like, you just observe it passing because every moment is new, every moment is fresh. When you're in the human mind, you ruminate about things which happened 16, 20 years ago. When you're in yourself, everything just passes. Someone says it passes. Someone says, oh, your head is like too baggy for that trouser. Those are just words. It's got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. And the last one I'm going to tell you is also, yeah. Spiritual awakening is not a destination. Spiritual awakening is a process, it's a journey. It's a journey back to yourself. Because remember, when you came here, I mentioned this in my previous video. When you came here, you came for a purpose. And you had to shrink yourself to fit into a human body. But then while you're in the world, you have to, it's a journey back to the original nature. Like, you have to shed all these beliefs, all these limitations, all this wahala to remember who you were, which is so magnificent, which is like so, can't even explain because your head will blow, or my head will blow, even thinking about it. But it's a journey back to who you are. It's a journey back to who you are. And it's not like you spiritually awake to this and then it's done. No, it's a process. You're going to go through challenges. You're going to go through a process. You're going to go through illuminations and revelations as you go to higher and higher steps. Like, the higher you go, the more is revealed to you. And the more stuff you got to deal with, but the more stuff is also revealing itself to you. And the more, it's just like a game. You just flow with it. You just flow with it until one day you're here in your throne. Yeah. Would I ask you to remember who you are, to be spiritually awake? That's your choice.